Welcome back to Elder Wolf MTG, everybody. Glad that you're here with us. We're going to be jumping back into some foundations drafting. So let's go ahead and spend some gold and let's jump in, and I will start the recording when we get a table. Okay, here we go, and we open at Elenda, which is a bomb for sure. Hexproof from instant, so not sorceries, but it's still very, very good. 4/4 lifelink for 4, and as long as your life total is greater than your starting, it gets becomes a 5/5 menace, and then it gets +5/+5 as long as your life total is basically 30 or more. And so we will definitely be picking that up. There's some really good cards in this pack. Fiendish Panda is great. Would love for that one to wheel. Don't think it will. Dazzling Angel, very good. Meteor Golem, solid. It's 7, but still, it's just a good top-end card. Giant Growth is okay. Goblin Surprise, could be very good in the right deck. Seraph is fine. I will not be doing the Heir Apparent deck. We've already done that one. But yeah, there's some pretty decent cards in this. But let's go ahead and pick up Elenda and see what else we can get. Hopefully we can go down the black-white theme. But we shall see. I haven't done that one yet. Well, Pridemate wants to be in that deck, but here's a Stab. I think Stab is better for sure. Good ones, Bite Down is good. Think Twice is good. Pridemate is very good in the black-white deck, but we want removal first. Assembling Skeleton's great for any sacrifice shenanigans that you want. Eagle is fantastic. But I think having Stab and Burst Lightning, the 1 mana cost, basically kill 2 toughness anything, is so powerful in this format. You want to get as many as you can. I would take Stabs over Pridemate pretty much every time, unless I had like maybe 3 of these. Then I would take the Pridemate. But yeah, let's go ahead and go with Stab. What do we have here? Seeker's Folly is... I really like this card quite a bit. I love the optionality of it. It's 3 mana sorcery. What do we have here? Rite of the Dragon Caller. Goodness, that is a bomb. That's also double red. And there's also Dragon Trainer. That's hilarious. There's some really good red. Here's Burst Lightning again. Goodness, should I take Rite? Just the best card here is probably Rite or Burst Lightning, as funny as that might sound. Okay, stay open, because if red starts flowing... Okay, Seeker's Folly is replaceable. Gutless Plunderer is replaceable. Sure, I'm going to take Rite of the Dragon Caller this time. What do we have here? Divine Resilience is solid. Hungry Ghoul is very good. Revenge of the Rats could be very good. 2 banners, don't need that. There's not much in here. Except, I think Ghoul is probably more consistent than Rats. We're not wanting to be the go wide deck at this point, so maybe I cut off the black signal. I know that's kind of weird saying that, but I think Ghoul is more versatile. Solid 2-drop is probably better. Let's see. Kraken can be fine. Exsanguinate can also be fine. Swiftfoot Boots. There's the Seraph. Maybe I just want to go into Flyers. I think that's probably right. I like Swiftfoot Boots, but Elenda already has partial hexproof, so maybe I just go with the white Flyer here. Waltz is also fine, but I think getting this is a little bit better. 1,000-Year Storm, that is not what we're doing here. Siphoner is okay. Also okay. I might take this for a 2-drop. This is more for Boros. Scourge. Should I take a red card here. We've got some good black cards already. I'll go ahead and go with the Siphoner. Okay, let's see. Green and red. Green and red. Would I want to jump over to green for any reason? Big Fin Bouncer's pretty good. What's the best card here? Raider or Bouncer? Maybe Colony in the right deck? Do I just go ahead and cut off the white signal completely? It's a tough one. I'm going to go with Raider for now. Just again, stay open to red. Claws out, huh? Cats. Ghoul is okay. We've got some good red cards here too. This would be for the sacrifice deck. Maybe I'm black-red splash, Elenda? If that's the case, and employment's what I want for the sack. Or I take the land. Well, this is what black-red would want, so let's go ahead with that one. So the Meteor Golem Wield. Let's go ahead and pick that up. I'm going to pick up the land now. Okay, red is flowing. What would I want out of this for red? Probably the 2-drop. White. Let's go red. Sure Strike or Barrier. Sure, if I'm going to do the right of the Dragon Caller, there's Sanguinate. And okay, so red is flowing. And of course then there is Blasphemous Edict, which is a very good one. I think that's just a good board wipe. Man, that's tough. So Heroic Reinforcements as well, but Blasphemous Edict is a board wipe. That's incredibly powerful. Blood Thief can be good. I mean, it's kind of maybe target itself. It's not flying, which you think it would be from the way that the art is. What else is in here? Soul Shackled Zombie. Can be very good. I think I'm definitely taking Edict here. That's another pretty hard swing on that one. I really like Nighthawk quite a lot actually. Eaten Alive is great, but Nighthawk is... I would love to have a Scoured Barrens as well. Luminous Rebuke would be good. A Paladin's fine. Stroke of Midnight is good. I think I'd rather have Nighthawk here. I know we're getting some double black, but I love the Nighthawk. Guarded Air is great. Felidar is solid. Pilfer can also be very good. That might wheel. So Guarded Air, so that would be all my top end, right? I don't know if I'd want any more after that. Guarded Air is really nice just for a good top end. Felidar is good. I'm thinking we would probably wheel some of these. I mean, I might even take Campus Guide. Not Lunar Insight, but yeah, let's take Guarded Air. Okay, so we are either black, red, or black, white. I'm not quite sure which way here. So Banshee is a very nice one. Helpful Hunter is a great 2-drop. Hungry Ghoul. I wonder if I should take the Ghoul. It's a good question. Hunter is just super solid for cycling. Banshee is really solid for removal. I think I need 2-drops more. That's cool, or that. Maybe I take the Ghoul to stay in black. A white's still not the greatest. I could still splash Elenda. I think that's right. Ooh, there is target zombie. Do I have any zombies? 2? Well, I guess, yeah, the ghouls. Another Nighthawk. I want... Nighthawk versus Lich Lord. That's tough. Looking for more zombies. Gosh, the Nighthawks are so good, though. I'll go with the Lich Lord. Let's see here. There is a Soul Caller, Pilfer. So maybe red is not what we're going to want to be in. So do I go right back into Seraph? Just for the flyer? What's the best card here? Would I rather have Seraph or Soul Caller? Probably the Seraph. Pilfer, I mean, is good. I would run one, but I think I'm going to go Seraph here. There's another Siphoner. There's an Evolving Wilds for fixing. I think that's probably what I do. I think Siphoner's what okay, right? I mean, later it doesn't do anything late game, so let's go and get some fixing here. Ooh, Angel Finality. I really like that one a lot. Infestation Stage is very good, but I think just the flyer. There is... Okay. Blood. If an opponent lost life this turn, yep. I think we would take that. Okay, I think we are off the red. Let's take the... Ooh, no. Let's take Scoured Barrens at this point. Again, more... Let's see, and Waltz or Pilfer? That's a great question. Ooh. I'm thinking Pilfer. Jungle Hollow. I guess we'll just... I'll take the uncommon, or say the uncommon here. And Fake Your Own Death, I actually might run that one. And, okay. Let's see what we can pull here. Ooh. Now we're splashing red. That's a powerful, it's such a bomb. Alesha is such a bomb. I could splash that one probably fairly easily with the Windscarred Crag and the Evolving Wilds. I think that's right. I think we take Alesha, who lasts. What am I looking? Maybe the Rat I'd like to wheel out of this one. And maybe Helpful Hunter, Prideful Parent. That's probably it. Would I run 2 Fake Your Own Deaths? Probably not. So we have some fixing. So we're at 16 cards. 17. Yeah, we're going to splash Alesha. Gormand is great. Another stab. Another Seraph. Bacon to a pie. Do I stab or bake into a pie? That's tough. Gormand is also... I would love to have Gormand here. This is tough. This is an instant, though, and it's get rid of anything. I think I need one of those. Infernal Vessel is fantastic with what we have with the 2 ghouls. Not the Burst Lightning. Somebody's happy in red, that's for sure. Yeah, so hopefully we wheel, what, Soul Shackled Zombie here. That would be an ideal pickup for us. Yeah, I think we're going to lower our curve, go ahead and get the Vessel, sacrifice, becomes a 4-3. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's see here, Waltz versus what? Make your move? Creature with power 4 or greater. It is a solid spell. I don't think we're losing much of anything here. I guess if one of the waltzes wheeled, I would probably take it. I think my removal is decent now. We've got 1, 2, 3. Pilfer's kind of 3.5. Board wipe 4, if you'd count that. So we need a few more playables. Would love to maybe get a couple of more 2-drops. So we have 4 2-drop creatures right now. Skeleton is really good with the ghouls, so I think that's an excellent pickup for us. Let's see, 2 waltzes. I don't always think we need that. What is this one? Choose a creature type. It's an interesting one. I don't think we want that, do we? It is uncommon. This is the chance to get the waltz. Another skeleton. Okay, well, that is... Where's the Bloodfell Caves, too? Oof. I think we take the fixing here because Alesha's so strong. Midnight Snack. I don't think that's what we want. We don't have enough consistency for it, so what, am I taking another Siphoner here? I guess. Excess of playables. Another Fake Your Own Death. Would I play that, or would I do Claws Out? That's a great question. I'm not doing 2 Fake Your Own Deaths. Yeah. Maybe that one. Let's see. Self-reflection. I don't need any of these, so we'll just take the uncommon. Seismic Rupture. I don't need any of these as well. Alright, this deck is okay. It didn't really come together, I guess, wholly like I wanted it to. Looks like red was still sort of kind of flowing at the end anyway. But we have some flyers, so I'm happy about that. Okay, let's put this together. I think we're really close on the deck here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move all of the fixing out. I do really like our fixing though. So, all right, so we have 24. We probably just need to cut 1. So top end. I don't have any cats, do I? Not a single one. So I think this is an easy cut the claws out. And then the number of creatures are 16. And we have removal is what? Stab, Sword of Edict, bake into a pie. I would have liked to have 1 more stab. Make your move. Pilfer is kind of a half. Golem is kind of a half. We have is it 3 zombies that we have? Yeah, we just have 3. We wish we'd have wheeled 1 of those zombies. Do I want to do Exsanguinate as like a finisher? I don't have any life gain synergies. So my skeleton, my sanguine, I wish I would have had like basically 1 more skeleton, 1 less siphoner. But it is what it is. I don't think we need to run Exsanguinate. If I were to run it, what would I change for it? You could make the argument to cut this and make this a lose 4. Where did I put that? Next thing when there it is. You could say as a like kind of a 4 mana cast at minimum. So that'd be lose 2, gain 2 at a 4 mana. At 6 mana, it's a lose 4, gain 4. Surveil. So I've got a 3/3. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 flyers. Maybe that's actually a little bit better. Than the guarded air. And yeah, that's just it also keeps me alive a little bit longer. So this is going to be one of those bombs that come out as long as return target creature card of mana less than a value equal to power. So I can turn 1, 2 mana value to power, right? Mana value, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I mean 6, 7, 8. It's like 8 targets on the initial one, and then one more than that. It's like everything else in my deck. I have what, 1 fake your own death. That's a trick that kind of be removable. All right, I feel pretty decent about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in. We'll do the wilds. This Windscarred Crag, the Bluff LKs, and the Sky. I like our mana. So we have obviously a lot more black than anything else. We only have 1 red. Let's see what they suggest. We don't need white until, I mean, turn 3 at the earliest. But even then, probably it's more like turn 4 or 5. We have a lot of double black. Do I need 2 mountains? That is an absolute no. And I might need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3 red, 4 red sources basically. I have 1, 2, 3, so 7, 8, 9, 10 black sources, and 5, 6, 7, 8 white sources. I think that's right. And that's 23 lands. 17 lands, sorry. I always get to mix. 17 lands and 23 playables. I think that's right. 15 creatures. Yeah. Okay. 4 wins, maybe, with this deck. I mean, if Elenda gets out, Elenda's great. If Alesha gets out, Alesha's great. Nighthawk's solid. I mean, it's got a solid, not as much synergy on the bottom end as I would like. But yeah, there's some interesting here. I mean, we've got solid cards, really solid cards. Not as much synergy as I'd like. But I think we have a decently solid deck. All right, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll start the recording again in round 1. Okay, first opponent, Rosas Reynaldo. Let's see what we can do here. 3 lands, just 2-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Of course, we need another land, but I think we can find that. Well, we had, what, 10 black sources in the deck in theory, so there's 9 more. I think we're good. We got a 2-drop, 2-drop. Yeah. Give our opponent a hearty hello. We'll do the Siphoner first for sure. They do have let's see what they end up doing. I would take a swamp off the top. There we go. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get our Nighthawk out. Love the Nighthawk. Yeah, this is great. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop on the curve. On the play. So we have white, black, green from the opponent. If they attack, I'm not blocking. Okay, Cat Collector's fine. I think we definitely do this to get our flyer out. Which one is this? Whenever you gain life for the first time, create a token. Yeah, that can be a problem, but I have the Siphoner back for a blocker on that front. And we're just going to go ahead and get a 3/4 flyer out. How about that? And see what they end up doing here. Do they want to crack the food in their turn to get a token? Is it each turn? During each of your turns, so it's got to be during their turn if they want to get the token. The Cat Collector's solid, very solid card. I can race this in the air, so if they attack, I'm not blocking. They have double black. I'm probably trying to decide which one to remove. It's a good question. I don't probably would take the Nighthawk overall. Yeah. Now they're gonna crack just to get the token. Okay, they didn't crack that, so we're getting closer to our Meteor Golem here. No zombies in the graveyard or on the battlefield yet. Double green now. Another fight spell. Really curious. They are hovering over everything. Sometimes that makes me nervous, you know, when your opponent hovers over your stuff and you're like, okay, what is it, a punch? Is it a fight? But sometimes they're just reading the cards. Yeah, I can race this. Not blocking. Not blocking. Okay, that's a good one. Well, we're gonna go get our red source. And now we have Meteor Golem next turn, which is great. So the question is I mean, I'd probably take the Onisar guide, right? Okay, perfect. Actually, that makes it even better for us. Yeah, we're gonna not block here. Probably could have argued to block the lions to get a trick out of their hand there. We'll get the tap token here. And 4 mana left, 3 cards left. Okay, that's actually really good. So if I attack, I kill the guide. I go back up to 10. They block the Lich Lord probably, so they take 4 or 5. They go down to 9. I go to 10. On the crackback, they have 5. They have. This is. Yeah, I think we go for it because I still have the Golem also as a blocker on the back end. They might have protection here. Divine Intervention, whatchamacallit. Well, fight your own death. That does make things a little bit more interesting. So Lich Lord at this point is just a jumper. Alright, I'm back. I had some technical difficulties there. My client crashed. I had to restart items, so let's see. I've got one more timeout to use. I think. I hold off here and I look to Blasphemous Edict potentially next turn. They go to 9, I go to 10. Okay, that's one. One more card in hand. So I think the safe play is to jump the guide. Be great if they do one more. Yep. I think we're doing it. Alright, let's go get another extra life here. Okay, we're going to try this again. We have a problem with my client. It has crashed twice now. Hopefully this can stop for sure. Oh man, that is about the worst card that they could have had. That is unbelievable. Well, we need a removal. We do have baked into a pie. We have outs. We have outs. Wow. I probably could have played this a little bit differently. I'm a little bit distracted now with my problems that I have. And did they also draw hot off the top? They did. Yep. I don't know if I can win now. Nope. I don't think I can win now. That's it. Okay. Well, that was a really disappointing game on several levels. Blasphemous Edict still got them, but they just drew hot off the top at the very end. And we went 0-1 there. I'm not sure what I could have done differently. I'm sure in the hindsight I could look at something with... See what they have. I never drew, you know, what, 1, 2, 3... I mean, there's so many outs that I had. Pilfer would have been amazing at some point. A skeleton just to keep bringing back as a blocker would have been amazing. The Lich Lord is not really doing much, is it? Is there anything that I'd rather bring in instead of the Lich Lord? I don't really have any other options other than Guarded Air. And we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops just to get on the board. I just think I was unfortunate there. The opponent just drew a little bit better. The fact that their last card was the Waltz. Any other card there, I think we would have probably been okay. All right, hopefully we can get my technical difficulties to stop acting up, and let's go to the next one. The next opponent, Odin. All right, we go first. We've got the Ghoul, Lich Lord, and Thief. Yeah, it's a good opening hand for sure. Probably we're going to go Hungry Ghoul first, in case there's some kind of shenanigan removal. Then we can do the Lich Lord and bring it back. We will do... Let me do this first. Okay. 3/3, here we go. Okay, next opponent is Kyle's name. I think I fixed my audio issues, although I don't know if I can stop my client from crashing if that's what happens. I go first. This is not a keep. No, cannot keep that one at all. That is slightly better. Wow, that's so tough, man. If that was just anything, is this better to go down to 5? I think we keep this and we ditch planes here. One removal. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, blue, black by the opponent. Whenever this creature loses a life, you gain a life. You control dies. Do I want to kill that is the question. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring out Alesha. So let's see. Alesha's the first strike ability is insane. That's just, there's no way around it. So we'll see how Alesha does. I've actually never played with Alesha before. I've only just read about it and like, oh, that's a really good card. So let's see what happens here. That's really fascinating. What is this? No, I'll just take it. I'm so tempted to play. If I had an open mana for stab, I absolutely would open that. Okay, they wanted the raid. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, I will definitely be looking to potentially stab. I don't know about stabbing that, right? I think we can race this. Rest into their graveyard. They're blue-black, so they probably do want some threshold with the Gutless Plunderer. I really wish we had gotten one Gutless. Wow, they took a ghoul into the graveyard. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Wow, they didn't realize they had first strike. That's why they did that. Sure. I could have blocked it the first time. I thought they had some special trick. I didn't know what they could have. Okay. Yeah, it was just a total. They did not realize it had first strike. That was the problem on that for them. Okay, so that actually frees up me to stab other things. Kind of stinks that I've gotten my Meteor Golem this early. Would love to get a different spell. Non-land, so Golem or Stab. They're going to take the Stab, almost assuredly. Yep. Do they have Waltz? They do. Okay. You're gonna get the... Okay. Alesha is kind of a bomb. You gotta get rid of Alesha before you get rid of anything else. I'll tell you, Waltz for my opponents this draft has been really good. They've just have had all the goods in the couple of games that we've had Waltz go. So let's see what they end up doing. So what could this be? Aetherize? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make your move. Artifact, enchantment, a creature. I'm actually content to go with the Seraph only here and play around Aetherize, which is 4 mana, right? Sure. If you do a 5 mana pass and do nothing, I'm totally fine with that. Question is, are they going to keep it up the whole time? Rogue's Passage is good. Definitely something they can pull in the... So they still have Aetherized mana up. Important to note. I'm going to still play around Aetherize. Play around Aetherize, and if they have a counter, great. Alright. If they do a bomb, I obviously can destroy a bomb, presumably. I mean, Alesha on defense is phenomenal as well, so they don't really have a great attack here. The Seraph is just going to knock them down in the air unless they do something. So if they do have Aetherize, then they're going to have to play it at some point just to bounce my Seraph. I'm playing Aetherize and I cast a spell. That player loses 5 unless they discard a card. They do not have Aetherized mana anymore. And... well, the question is do I want to blow that up or just... let it go? They don't have Aetherized mana. Yeah, this is fascinating, actually. They're going to have to block Alesha. I have Fake Your Own Death as well. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think I could do better than that. Obviously, they have to block Alesha. I mean, I don't even have to cast anything here. I can just let it go. They're going to sacrifice. They're going to go down to 4. Oh, sorry. Go back down to 6. Or 5. What is it? I can't do math. Alright. Oh, goodness. So now they have Aetherized mana back up again. Okay. That's a good one. Let's see what they do here. I mean, they're in a pickle. They have Imprisoned in the Moon. Okay. So I think... destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature. Yeah, we'll just destroy that one. Okay. Let's discard, fake your own death, that's fine. And then, let's see here, is that going to be game? Surveil. I don't need that one now. Yeah, this game's firmly in hand. Obviously they have to block. I mean, I guess I could have their own blasphemous edict. I'm assuming they still have Ether Eyes, so... actually, it doesn't even really matter, does it? This is enough to kill him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was it. They had it. I played around it. I think that was the right call. That's also the disadvantage of Ether Eyes, right? I mean, it can be amazing in many situations, but it looks like I read the situation right, and they had it, and I played around it, and that was great. So, good to know, and that's where the advantages of knowing the cards in the set really helps, and that time my opponent did not know the Alesha had first strike. That's why that attack at the beginning was so strange with that. But yeah, has first strike, which is one of the main advantages of that card. Yeah, so Alesha did some absolute crazy work there. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, Jang. Let's see what we can do. Opponent goes first on this one. We have a 2-drop, 3-drop with Fake Your Own Death. Oh yeah, I think that's great. Let's go ahead and keep this one. Exsanguinate. Kind of one of those potential endgame finishers. It's not a great card. I don't want to pretend that it is a great card, but I mean, I'll keep it over here on the far side. We'll do Lich Lord plus Vassal first. Okay, green. Red. Campus Guides. Alright. They did reveal a land. Okay, so let's do Hungry Ghoul first. And then we'll do Vessel next. Looking for one more land. I think what's fascinating about this is that I'm going to go ahead and get the trick out of their hand. If they have one. Because I have the Lord. There's the Beastkin Ranger. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the Vessel here. Okay, 3/4. Yep. Not yet. I can use that to block the Lagak this next turn. Well, that, man, I just keep on drawing that one, don't I? Okay, what do I do here? Really wanted to land there. I'm gonna go ahead and pilfer here and see what else they have. Alright, so they just have a land. We'll block the Lagak, hopefully get a land. It's going to be a problem over time. They did draw something. Well, it takes it out of the 2 damage range, so that's going to do it to my face. Yeah, this is going to be... this lack of drawing lands is... I think this is too little too late. my opponent's got too much pressure. So they're going to hit me for 7, but probably, and then what? Yeah, this is tough, because even if I put down a 2/2, it doesn't do anything. I think we have to go for fake your own death. As much as I hate to do that, I think that's right. And the lands, the Logok is also just a huge problem. Alright, so my backing up probably the Logok, right? Because if I do that, it's 6. Does that make a difference? But the Logok's going to go to 7 anyway. So I think we have to do... So I can do Siphoner, Lich Lord, that was such a bad auto tap by the auto tapper. Hopefully they don't have anything. They probably do, though. If they have trample, obviously I'm totally done for. Wow, that is surprising to say the least. Do I go for the black source? I think I have to. As much as it sounds strange to do this, I think I have to go for the black source here. Oh, I should have put that out first. Oops, I am making all kinds of mistakes. So yeah, a land would be great. And here's the red. I'm going to hold off one more turn. One more turn. And hopefully get the Meteor Golem. Okay, that actually gives me a lot of options now. I must be stuck on another color is the best thing that I have to think about here. This is kind of crazy. Okay. No, I don't think I need one of those now. I'm not sure what my opponent is doing here. Sure. Okay. Okay. Sure, we'll take that. We will take that. Is this game? Probably not. This is game. Wow. Okay. Well. What do I want here? I have... Yep. Wow, I don't know what my opponent had, if they were just missing a main color. That seems really odd to me. Unless they just had a grip full of 6 mana cost spells, which is possible, but I mean, they had... How many turns did they do? Nothing. And I thought they might have like a board wipe or something. Even with red, I was very suspicious, but okay. We will take it. Okay, next opponent, Ram. Opponent goes first. Wow, this is so tough. My first drop. I have so many 2-drops in this deck too. I really dislike deciding on hands like this, because if my opponent is like aggro, it's probably just a loss. It's really hard. I just need to like draw into 1 2-drop. How many 2-drops do I have? 6 creatures. So 20-something% chance. I think I'm gonna keep it. It's so hard because if I get Elenda, well, that helps quite a bit actually. Because if there's anything of significance, that's even better. I guess, well, not better. That's not better. It is, if I'm going to have that at a point in time, this is the time to have it. Yeah. Question is do I stab that? Do I save life by stabbing that? I think we do, because they're going to do 2 rounds of it. That's quite a bit of life, actually. Okay, so I think what I do is take out Angel of Finality first. Is this first strike? No, not first strike. Just because if they have removal... It's a 3/4 flyer. That's going to turn into a 3/3. I would rather them do that. I would rather them do that than... Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. It's also a good one. Good cards by my opponent. Alright, we are in a stalemate for the moment. Yeah, I need another 2 lands, or another land, sorry, to get to the Meteor Golem to take out the Snare Spinner. Needs a sorcery. Instants don't hit it, or an enchantment would work, obviously. Let's see. Don't know what Claws Out would give everything 2 power, plus the Veteran would give another +1/+1. Another, okay, well, it's a good card here. It's also a good card. Alright, now we're looking for another land. Meteor Golem would be first thing, or my opponent's got some really good cards here. Very good cards. This is where Blasphemous Edict could come out crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. "12 creatures on the field of play, 13 creatures on the field of play." They're going to wait one more time. I wonder if I should take out the Veteran because of the pump ability. And then Arabo, other cats are just a lord. Yeah, this is where the veteran actually becomes crazy, crazy. That's a tough question. So, do they... The veteran makes them be able to attack with the Vanguard Seraphs if the veteran attacks. Obviously, I wouldn't let the veteran live, but I think we have to, in a long game, we have to take out the snare spinner because they're going to start doing that. Okay, this is getting quite interesting here. Stalemate of stalemates here. I've had a few matches like this in Foundations. Not usually, but green-white actually has tended to contribute to board states like this. I do have like bacon to a pie, those types. That's actually good. Just got surveil. Ooh, definitely don't want that. Here's the interesting thing. If I attack with Elenda, would they block? That's the question. I have fake your own death. I think we go for it. It doesn't look like they had an instant. They can't do an instant on Elenda. They can pump something on their end. They get her surveil. They get her surveil. I come back. Wow, is this a what is this? Cat's out. Is this a board wipe? So let me think about this here. So, do they have anything that gives +2 sorcery? That's not the big old everything gets +10/+10. It could be overrun. That's a sorcery speed too, right? So it's not overrun. It's not the big squirrel one. Cat claws out. +2/+1, right? Hold on, I gotta go look that up. Give me a second here. +2/+2 is claws out. So this becomes a 5/5. These become 6/6s. So I think we do that because still only one wins. This becomes a 5/5. I think this is right. Now, if they have claws out twice, I'm in trouble, for sure. Trick of the night. Okay, that wasn't claws out. Okay. Or it was claws out. So, 2 tricks, not claws out. Interesting. Hobbies, that is horrible. They're off the top. All right, we got so many draws here. It's a good one, actually. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'd take 8. That's not going to give me to the... It'll give me a 5, 5, though, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'll just go 8, 1, 2, 6, 7. Should be enough here, right? All right, don't ever say XA when they didn't win anything. All right, I was playing around Claws Out, and they ended up having, what were the 2 tricks that they had, which, I mean, it's hard to judge a double trick. Fleeting Flight plus Stroke of Midnight. Interesting one. Yeah, well, Elenda, as you can see, did absolute work there. Such a strong card, so really enjoy that. Let's see, Adventuring Gear, not very good. Okay, we're up to 4 wins, which is great, so let's keep it going. See if we can get a few more. I'm pretty happy 4 wins with this deck, so let's go to the next one. Next opponent, lose 89. Let's see, opponent goes first. Do you have a 2-drop? We have the Waltz. I mean, yeah, I think we keep it. I'm just, do I go get the red or do I go get the white? I think we go get the white. I'm baking in a pie, have the Lich Lord. The Strix Lookout is very good. All right. Yeah, the Strix Lookout actually does so much work. Pings you for several damages across the game. Oh, Balmor. Okay, well, we have a problem. Balmor needs to die pretty quickly. Yeah, I can't really attack here either because they're going to block. So I think the next spell actually may be baked. Actually, interesting. Okay, here's now what I'm thinking. I'm going to try to bait out a counter. Let me actually attack here. They're not going to block. And then I'm going to bait out a counter with Seraph. No counter. Okay, actually, that's good for us. Seraph resolving is, if it resolves, is amazing for us, actually. Anything to get some of their spells out. 3, so out of, well, whatchamacallit, Burst Lightning range. Now they can do a land and then Burst Lightning and get rid of the Seraph that way. Okay, they did not. This is fascinating. I'm not quite sure what to do here. The Waltz really helps me out. I think we try to bait out one more time with... Yeah, we got to get these spells out of their hand. Blue-red spells with Balmor obviously wants to do quite a bit. Okay, let's see what they do. They're going to do one more. We're thinking about it. Okay. And then I think this is where we get rid of the Balmor here. Yeah. And that's okay. We get rid of both. I'm very happy with that set of trades there of cards. Very, very happy. I mean, Balmor is their engine, basically. Now they're on back foot. I've got, I mean, several different things that I could do here. I do need to draw another land or two here. Micromancer's a good one. Yeah, looks like they got a really solid deck. Burst Lightning? No, Fleeting Distraction. Firebrand Archer, yeah. I mean... do I do the Blasphemous Edict now? It's a great question, right? Shuts down there. Let me go ahead and see. Sure, I think I'm going to do it. I don't think they're going to block here. Let's see what they do. Think twice again. They very well might do it. There's the Horde. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and get... This is a sorcery. And discard a card. Let's do that next turn. Let's do that next turn. They do have, I mean, in red, there's a couple of sorceries. Big Fin Bouncer. Yeah, there we go. Though that doesn't let them draw a turn this turn. I think we're going to need to crack the food here. There is another. Oh, do they have the counter now? They do. Interesting. Alright, so now we do Nighthawk. Waltz is going to be huge here. There's the Terror. Yeah, well, it's got a really good looking deck. Yep. Yep. There's got a great card. I did the Blasphemous Edict too soon. The Horde is the difference there. Okay. The question. Get rid of the Terror. I think actually, what do we want? I want Elenda back, obviously. Do I want anything else back? Probably not. So I need to do Waltz now and do Elenda. And this is Ward 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I block with Nighthawk and then block with Elenda. Yeah, that opponent's got a really good looking blue-red spells deck. I did the Edict way too soon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so we go here. gonna go here. And I don't know what they have. 1 mana burst lightning? 2 mana, 3 mana, 1 mana, 5 mana. Okay. They've been very specific about this. No. No. Okay. Yep. So many. Oh yeah, they just had all the answers. Like, nothing that I could do about that, I guess. I can do Exsanguinate for 6, which makes you to 16. So 16. That's 8. 1, 2, 3. That's just enough. Alright, yep. That's game. You know, the opponent, the Blasphemous Edict, I got too aggressive on it. Obviously with Homunculus Horde, I did not have fun that match. What did they have at that point in time? They had the Micro and the Firebrand. And then I did the Edict so that I could bring out... they had the counter. Yeah, it was... they just had all the right goods. They had the counter for a creature... And then they got the Horde out. And that was the trick on that one. So... yeah, a little bit too aggressive on the Edict. But okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, Serestnia. I go first. I have a 2-drop. 2-drop, 3-drop. And no white sources. I think I keep it though. Plenty of white sources in the deck. I think 8 or 9. I think it was 8. Need a couple of draws. Get there. Did I say hello? I don't even remember now. Let's just go here and Siphoner. They're going to think I am red-black sacrifice. Oh, Siphoner versus Siphoner, eh? I'm actually not going to attack so that they don't want to attack either. Alright, really need a white source here. Looks like we have the mirror match. Yep. It's actually really good. What I'm trying to decide is that I just kill the Blight Priest preemptively. I think I wait and see what they do. There we go. Recently settled it. Okay, we need a solid draw here, either for a 4-mana spell or just a white source. Sure. No blocks. Yeah, the lack of the white source here could be my undoing. Alright, well that is a card to play, and it is a good one. Sure. Really curious to see what my opponent does here. 4 mana pass, so from an instant speed, what do they have? Baked into a pie? Stroke of Midnight. I'm super happy about that. They're gonna really be upset after they see this card. There's Baked into a pie. Yeah. Let's... Goodness. Yeah. I think I need to discard this Seraph. Makes it better for us. Okay, we are a little bit back in business. They have just used 2 removal spells on some lower level creatures. Peter's Hawk, that's fine. Don't care about that. They have 1 card left in hand. Okay, what is that? Let's see if they use the food to... Oh, they have to use 3 mana to sacrifice it. That actually gets my... This gets us out of the range of the Midnight Snack. That was a mistake. Oh man, that was a big mistake by them. They unless they have some other way of gaining life, they should have held that for a removal for my Vessel or my Blood Thief, but now they're kind of in a world of hurt because the Siphoner is going to be out of range. Siphoner is going to grow now because of the Blood Thief. Yeah, it looks like even though I don't have white, my opponent did a worse move of what I did in the prior game. Was way too aggressive on removal out of the gate. I mean, even if they use another removal spell in the Siphoner, I've got the Nighthawk coming down, which is, you know, yeah, see, that, well, they're just in a world of hurt. I mean, they can get rid of my human token if they decide to attack here. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm interested if I do the Siphoner up to... Yeah, now they've used 3 removal spells, and now Elenda comes down. And I think making this a 6/6 almost makes it out of range. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They get a land that could do it. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and do it like this. The opponent is not using the Midnight Snack correctly here, but now, yeah, good game. If they had held it, they could have removed 1, but yeah, at this point it probably doesn't matter. They don't have anything here. 2, so they can do, yeah, take out the Blood Thief. Oh. Yeah, well, there we go. Okay, we take another win. I'll take that any day. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here and come back a different time. I got some things to do with the family, but yeah, so far we're doing pretty good here. What we are 5-2, I believe. Had some technical difficulties at the beginning. Yeah, 5-2. So, I mean, already we are up. Okay, next opponent is Jenkins. Let's see what we can do here. I go first. Let's see. All right, let's do the Bloodfell case first. Yeah, what this deck really needed was a couple of Healer's Hawks. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead for turn 3 plays. Go ahead and do this item and then keep up Stab. And we'll do the Nighthawk next. Alright, we have black. What other color? Black and blue to mirror. Sometimes there's Threshold, sometimes there's the Draw 2 deck. Oh, wow. They're probably going to take Elenda. If I were them, I would take Elenda. We do have ways to get Elenda back, which is nice. Yeah, this is where Pilfer is really good if you get it early game. I mean, it could be good late game too, obviously, but it's a non-land card. The Nighthawk. All right. So let's do the Lich Lord. I'm really surprised they didn't take Elenda there. But I guess they could say, hey, he didn't draw the 4th land. And they might have a counter as well. So let's go and attack for 2. As weird as this is, I think I'm going to do the Assembling Skeleton first to see if they have a counter. They're probably not going to counter that one. Okay, think twice. Let's see what they do here. I don't have a ton of pressure on the board just yet. Hopefully we'll draw a land so that we can play Elenda, another Evolving Wilds from our opponent. It'd be great if they passed and did. Okay, so now we have the question of counterspell or not. I think I will play around the counterspell and do the Hungry Ghoul. I'm not sure if this is right, but we'll see. Okay, they did have the counter. They might have another one. It's very possible. Yeah, see, this is where the Lich Lord actually is going to come into play. Which, yeah, sure. Depending on what they do this next turn, I will probably recast the Hungry Ghoul, because this Assembling Skeleton and the Ghoul is a combo. They're going to be very motivated to get rid of Zool this turn if they have the capability to do so. Yep, there it is. And they might be sitting on another counter. Let's see what they do. Okay, they're not. Valerian Terror. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the Elenda out now. No attacks. We have a 5/5 Menace lifelink, hexproof from instance, which is really nice. Yeah, really glad that we played around the counter there. Didn't have a need to force Elenda at that point in time because my opponent wasn't really doing anything. The fact that we have the skeleton out really shuts down their terror in terms of an attacker. And next turn, if we draw a land, then we can try for like make your move. I might just try Vanguard Seraph to see what they come up with. See what Jenkins has for us. They're thinking about it. So the enchantments work in terms of removing Elenda, like what the moon one, I forget what that one's called, and then the witness protection. There's a few different sorceries. Yeah, witness protection, there it is. But see, this is where I can also do make my move. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, they're not attacking? I'm kind of surprised. Interesting. As weird as it sounds, I think I want to bait out any counter they have. The thing is, they would have to have refute, which they are showing they have, and so I think make your move is so much more important. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this and see if they have refute. Okay. Either way, if they let that resolve, I'm totally fine with that. No attacks. Okay, they're drawing, that's fine. Let's see what they have here. So my opponent had Stab, Essence, Pilfer, 2 Evolving Wilds, a Terror, and Think Twice. Yeah, the skeleton really does lock them down. I mean, sure. That's actually, I'm super happy about that. They do need to develop out the board if they have the capability to do so. Sure, we're going to go ahead and block here. Save 5 life. Okay, Infernal Vessel. So, I think now they don't have the capability of and now it has Menace, and we are going to go to town. Let's see here. I don't think I need Stab, but also I can't do anything with its skeleton anyway, so I will keep up Stab just in case. Wow, another 3 witness protections. That is insane. 3 of them, huh? I wonder if this is an Exsanguinate. Yeah, I think we go ahead and block here. Go ahead and put the legitimate business person in the yard. It's totally fine. Another Think Twice. They're gonna do it again. It's not smart to do it right now. They need to hold mana up to at least represent something, but they might just be thinking they need to find out something as fast as possible. Of course, I'm going to do my reassembling skeleton. Okay, that is actually incredible for us. Yeah, we're going to hold up. Say no attacks. In turn, fake your own death. This is actually a great way to get rid of the witness protection program, because they're going to attack with the terror. Well, I presume they're going to attack with the terror. They probably will attack with the vessel as well. This is a good question. Right now, Exsanguinate hits for 3. That could finish him off. It could hit for 4. That's tough. I think we go ahead and get rid of the stab here. Now, if they have another burglar rat, that's going to be a sad day for me. Okay. Okay, what do they have? Oh, that is that game? I think we go for it, right? Do I go for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I think we go for it, right? Do we wait? Good question. Is it instant or sorcery? It's sorcery speed. So I think I hold. This is the super conservative way to play. I'm not in a rush because I have Elenda. And I have a 30-point life buffer. Oh, there's Kiora. Great card. They are digging through their deck, that's for sure. Let's see if they actually find another answer to Elenda, which, again, I kind of want them to use their mana here, which is why I held up. Okay, 2 lands. Let's see what they end up doing. Meteor Golem is next. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, if they want to kill Elenda, they have to block with everything. They're probably going to block with Vessel and... yeah, that's what I thought. All right, the question is do I go for it now? Gosh, I wish that wasn't a tap land. I mean, I guess so, because next turn I get the Meteor Golem anyway, which I can't take out the Terror, but I could take out, like, the Vessel or what have you, right? Still not enough to kill Elenda, so I think that's the case. Okay, so let's do... we need 3, right? So X equals 3. Let's get it out of their hand. They had it. They had it. Okay. That's okay, though, because we have a 41-point buffer. They're going to attack with Kiora. I will eliminate Kiora with Meteor Golem, or the octopus, rather. I still have so many outs, too, in terms of... they have spent 3 witness protection programs. We have a Cobb Waltz as well. What would we get back? Alright, now that is a problem. Holy moly. They should attack with 1 more here. Yep. Wow. Of all the cards, the opponent had the nuts. I mean, yeah, you got a block here, right? There we go. There. Okay, bide our time. Bide our time. Are you kidding me? Another removal for her? No way. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. How many removals did they use on Elenda? 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, I don't think we block yet. Good night. I cannot believe that. Gosh, it just stinks to lose so badly in that way. That really frustrates me. That they just happen to go through. They have 11 cards. They're 10 cards deeper in their deck. It's unbelievable. And we're due to draw some lands as well. That's the thing. What's our best draw here? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure what is my best draw here. I think I'm just dead, and that makes me so angry. That's a good one. Question is what do I use it on? So the skeleton blocks the octopus ad nauseum. I killed the terror with bacon to a pie. Unbelievable. And my opponent just had it all. Just had it all, and they grew so much. Gollies. So frustrating. They are so due for lands, right? How many lands did they? 1, 2... I guess they bend 4, so there's 13, 4, plus 7, 11. They're so due for lands. I mean, the most of their deck has got to be lands. Right? God, I can't bring back the skeleton. Good night. So kidding me. God. That's so frustrating. And I am really upset about that one. Is there anything that I could have done different? Like, should I have held on to the X Sanguinate, I guess, until the very possible last stand, even though I knew they had another counter? They had another counter, and they were going to hold on to that as long as they had it. That was my only option, was to not play X Sanguinate, and they drew 3 witness protections, 2 of which went on Elenda, and another Eaten of Live that went on Elenda. I wish they would show me the cards after this was done so I could look at my deck. Anyway, I'm just frustrated with that. That was I really thought that I had that one. Let me think about that. Let me just think about this. How could I have played that differently? And I really strongly suspected that they had the refute, and they did. So I keep hold of Exsanguinate the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. That one's super frustrating. I definitely feel like I should have won that, or there should have been a way to win. My opponent, I mean, they dig through practically their entire deck. They had 7 lands, 4 in their bin, and they had 9 cards left. So that's 11. I mean, almost all the rest of their deck had to be lands, right? If you have 16 lands and you had 11, there's 5 left. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, I thought this deck was good. I mean, I said at the beginning maybe 4 wins, so I got 5. So I guess in that sense I'm happy, but I really felt like we should have had that one. But okay, we're going to go ahead and claim the things. Hope you like the content. If you do, please like and subscribe, and we'll come back with some more limited content in the near future. Until next time.